me on, but this was a newer account I had made from my super old account, so. Yeah, you can. You guys can add me. Go for it. Plus, I'm still a big Mass Effect fan, so Commander Shepard still makes sense. Okay. Can I leave now? No? What else should I look at? Do I have to talk to Soda again? No, I meant to talk to Soda. Kazuichi!
Maybe...
That's my PSN, yes.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless, too? Like an assassin, right?
Aw, Wolf, it's okay. I know, I figured not everyone has a PlayStation Network account. Some of you may have Xbox or something, but I don't even think it's worth adding me on Xbox and stuff because I don't even remember my account and I don't really have my internet hooked up to it. It's because I have a Japanese Xbox 360, by the way, guys. That's the only reason, is I can only play, since they're region locked, I can only really play Japanese games and very few English games, so that's why I don't use my 360 as often.
Well, it's not like you look any better.
Now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now.
My older brother was using my North American 360. I always have like two of consoles. I noticed because I'm always telling you guys like my North American one or my Japanese one. And it red ringed on him, I think, while he was playing it. He had it for a while, so now I only have my Japanese one. Boo bis! Boo bis! Boo! Oh, look at everyone sharing their PSNs. All my ultimates.
There's no way I can leave this old building yet. I should keep looking around.
So many Neos. Cauldron, is she your favorite? I want to idolize Kotori, but I have two different Kotori cards, so I can't.
There's no way I can leave this old building yet.
But I wanted to go see me. I wanted to see myself. Well, I don't know what your ultimate is. I just came up with that because I think it was Laserbeam last time that was saying super high school level fan base or something, so then I said, oh, my ultimates. So it's like, you guys are my ultimates. I thought it made sense. There is something I want to ask you.
What is it?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps...
Oh, it's probably a fire door.
Fire door?
You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? Oops, sorry, that was supposed to be Nagito.
Ah, well, I can't do too many guy voices anyways. I see! It is like a barrier! Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house!
That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Huh? What? Rin the one that always says nya? Is that Kay's favorite too? Oh, it is! I'm still trying to learn their names, sorry. So, fire door, culturally, and fire door.
How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Okay, I read that already.
You gotta read my joke. What joke? I don't get it. That picture's really small. I don't get the joke. Help. I see. I get it, I think, but... I get it, but I don't get it.
This storage room's really dusty and dark. My hands are full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a bloodstain.
It's okay, Biss. Maybe I just don't get it because I don't know about the series and stuff.
Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain.
Yay! Level up.
Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here.
Nothing strange. But what about this?
Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go. We don't have time.
Nice.
We don't have the time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
Wise decision.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Ah, I get it, you're right.
Can I go see me now? Oh no. I want to go see me. Why are they depriving me of me? Thanks for adding me, by the way. Biz, who's Tim? Do you mean the elusive man?
Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru Teru?
Ah,
That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too, It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy.
Huh? 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 I don't understand what's going on.
Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit
Guess
for a
that's
tropical
about it.
island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. I can't read. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste. Since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that! After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad.
I don't know who Tim is either. I'm confused. I don't know what this is talking about.
Hey,
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here.
Like what?
Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
that's
Strange,
weird.
isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murders, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
you're right.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yep.
Okay, looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya, I said it weird. Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I
As
see.
I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright.
And let's get going, to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react.
I still don't know who Tim is.
The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep,
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here.
Well,
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but...
even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh right, Fuyuhiko.
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
Huh? He did?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
yep,
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
How diligent of you.
You know what's kind of cute? You know what's kind of really cute? Kuzuryu's like an asshole to everyone, but he's speaking really nicely to Chiaki right now.
hey,
You're not coming to the party?
What are you
Hell no,
saying?
not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
that's
No,
wrong.
it's not like that, but
Then leave me alone.
just as I say it. But you know what I mean. He still kind of was at least chatting with her a bit until she called him out. And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey,
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
Huh? When did we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating.
No, like he's still douchey, but you have to notice that instead of like when we usually talk, when Hajime talks to Kuzuryu, he's usually like, F off, stop talking to me, he's just immediately a jerk. Meanwhile, just now, he was pretty pleasant with her until she called him out on his bullshit. So, He was pleasant with her until she brought up the fact that he wanted to party. I guess for now I've discovered the building's surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there, I think. Also, Fuyuhiko came by not long after the party started. I love you so much. I love her so much. Oh, hi, we were just talking shit about you.
What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Oh, the chapters definitely are longer in this game for sure. The investigations take quite a while, and then we still have the trial to go through as well. I can't believe it's almost 8:30 and I'm still going.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass.
Pleasant as always, Fuyuhiko.
Alright.
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook.
Really?
Really? Really?
We're at a cottage. I'm lost already. Oh, it's right here. But we don't really know if he was calling... We don't know if he was calling me that or Hajime that, so we're not really sure. It was kind of out of context. Either one he could have called.
Huh? It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me? Excuse me, sorry.
Okay. Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial?
This is trouble!
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose! I'll leave the rest to you!
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What a neat cottage she has. Compared to mine, anyway.
There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey.
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
Hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us,
nope.
he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knows what was in that letter, knew what was in that letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him, is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have had nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. You see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes, in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building.
Phew! Much read, very thirst. Not the right way. Sorry.
What the hell was that loud voice just now?
Run!
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn! I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd been angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to get into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long it lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case.
Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Look, I'm standing on the table. No, I'm standing on the table. What is this? What is the link? Hi. Oh my. Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe.
So it's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring.
Hey!
Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could.
I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine.
So, did you find anything?
Yeah, sorta.
You don't sound too sure.
Hey!
Well, just take a look. Sorry, I don't know what I was trying to say. Thank you, Neil. Aw, look at that dork in the middle. I mean Hajime.
Just as you told me, using the 2 pictures I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall.
I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate.
Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from the table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extended from the table where Byakuya was killed?
It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case.
Power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey!
So, did you find something?
It's not clear to me yet, but...
I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor.
No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue.
If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Did you find out anything?
I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can't be that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
No need to push yourself. I mostly get the gist of what you needed to say. Sorry, got the gist.
Hey, Togu. I can't make my own. I'd have to get somebody else to make them. But that sounds awesome. I'm sorry.
Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
You want me to get super popular? Wow.
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock
Island.
there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Curved!
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Time for me to get a break from voice acting except for Hajime's inner monologue.
I'll see you soon.
Let the voice actors do their thing.
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island?
Meow! I think I... Oh! Poop. I think I found it. Haha. That's true. Can you imagine if things got so busy in here? Wouldn't be able to see all your responses, right? Welcome back, Remix!
Huh?
Are you kidding?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge.
I can't believe he's dead.
Byakuya! What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears that... Go expand my hope fragments with everyone. I know! They probably ran away!
No way!
Ah, hell nah! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you to let me go. Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey, Fuyuhiko! What were you doing all this time?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass.
And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I am right here.
Sinner. Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey,
It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Please wait a second!
What's this?
My, Monomi. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought!
Special breeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'm making things up.
See ya
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over! He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going
He
on?
mentioned something about a secret entrance. A secret entrance, was it?
Secret entrance.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Well,
In RPG video games, it's common for secret areas to be underground.
Comparing our situation to a video game.
so
Jeez,
annoying.
how boring.
You!
Whatever, let's go inside already. I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares? Seriously.
Be happy!
You humans have been spared.
I love this laugh.
This is the worst.
Gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed.
You were wondering about Gundam 2, right? You too, huh?
Why? This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why? Why do we have to find the killer?
Peko, are you doing okay? You look like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
No.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern. However, there are other things we should be focusing on.
Damn it!
I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this?
That
A
is...
huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this.
That's weird.
What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss.
Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have dinner instead? This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened.
Okay, let's finally go in. Let's go. Roar!
What the? Something's shaking?
This is dangerous! Everyone, please get down! Well. Something came out? Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazi is trembling with fear.
That's so totally suspicious!
Forgive me! Seriously, just forgive me already! Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way! There's just no way we'll find the killer!
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. Nanako Kuma. Right. Like that?
You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it.
If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator.
Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases.
However,
However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around.
Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my heart. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it.
Whee!
There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened.
welcome!
Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that'll decide your fates.
Right, you.
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't
Are you
fuck with
fucking
me.
crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole.
Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Did I mess up? What did I say? Didn't he say my heart? I could have sworn he said my heart. Oh, inside my head! Whoopsie. Sorry. You know me, I can't read. I tried really hard though.
Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we'd been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togaku. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
Whee! That's my response to that. Okay. Let's save here. At the pre-trial prep. I don't think I have any. Oh wait, I can buy skills. I'm a silly. Let's use our stuff to do the thing. So we have 19. Whoa. Slightly increases the influence gauge effective during the class trial. Cannot be combined with envious influence. So maybe I'll get this. Yes. Okay. Slightly increases the focus gauge effective during the class trial. I think I'll get this too. The time limit for each phase. Maybe? Increases influence gauge recovery when correct answers are chosen. Effective when making choices or selecting a truth bullet. Oh, there's so many things to pick. Feeling composed, slightly steadies your aim. That would be good to have. Reduces your aiming speed effective. Effective during the non-stop. Increases your aiming speed. Trigger happy. Decreases delay between firing truth bullets. Effective during the non-stop debate. That would be good too. Algorithm. Increases the speed of mesmerizing. Ooh, a statement. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed those things so quickly. Decreases at a slower rate. Recovers over time during concentration. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Dexterousness. Allows you to lock onto two statements at once. Effective during... Ooh! mood maker. Easier to shift mood to your favor. I like. Oh, there's so many. Sharpness increased by 2. That would be good. I always have chances to get those, though. So maybe I should get... when correct answers are chosen. That would be good to get. And I think Cool and Composed is a good one to get. I'll for sure need it. So I can get one more, I think. Should it be Charisma? Or increases delay between firing truth bullets. You're gonna race me? With what? All by Avenue? Sorry, I totally missed that. I was busy staring into space. I guess I could load. Or I could just go with it. I mean, I can get stuff next time. Increases delay between firing bullets. Spare. Hi! Welcome! Welcome. I think we're good. Whoop!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Ooh, that's really pretty. I wish I could draw like that.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I get a cookie before the trial. That's how this works.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair.
I disagree with
there's
that.
No need to worry.
I disagree with that statement, Cauldron. But that's okay. That's just my opinion.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
Wow, rude.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Yes, let's just punch each other over and over until we find the answer.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
I'm glad you like Ace Attorney as well. Ace Attorney's amazing. If you don't want to get a, what do you call it?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
If you want the cheaper method, you could get the PlayStation TV. If you just want to play Dangan Ronpa.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what.
So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Use left stick, use the reticle, then fire with triangle. You can also fire by no I can't, because I am not playing on my Vita. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets. Yep. Good luck and have fun!
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Nope!
No, that's
それは違うぞ!
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Well, that's what I mean by if you don't want to get a Vita to carry it around, you could always get a PlayStation TV, which is just $100 as opposed to... What's a Vita now? Like close to 200 maybe? I don't know. Up to you though, but yeah.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Biss, whoa. You don't have to have a PS4 to use the PlayStation TV. You just need a controller, which you can either buy with it or you can buy it separately. But yeah, it can't play games with a lot of touch stuff, but it can for sure play Dangan Ronpa 1 and 2, and it can play Persona 4 Golden, and there's a huge list out with all the games it can play. I only named those because that's what I play.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
But that was so far from where he was.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
To be real though, guys, if there was a blackout, I would probably dive under a table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the— Thanks, I wasn't reading that! During the party, then it's probably— No, wait, no, I'm not trying to— No, wait, don't display. Okay. You mean this? No, you don't mean this.
Crap!
Let me read the question again. The reason he dove under the table. Oh! I think I know. This was under the table.
I can prove it with this.
losing already because I'm not paying attention.
Probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
But yeah, last thing I'll say regarding the PlayStation TV, if you want to stream anything on it, you will need a splitter that can completely block out HDCP, because the PlayStation TV does have HDCP. It has HD copyright protection. You're going to need a splitter for that can cancel that out. So yeah, there we go.
Nice.